Hi, I'm Scott Flowers with Cloud Ninjas. Today we're going to talk about the HPE ProLiant BL460C Gen 10 server, and in this video we're going to specifically focus on drives, both hard drives and solid state drives. Let's get going. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by today. Just a little bit more about the HPE ProLiant BL460C Gen 10 server. Do us a favor, if you find anything that helps you in this video, click that like and smash that subscribe. All right, well, let's hop in. This video will be specifically dedicated to drives. We're going to go over both hard drives and solid state drives. What we're going to do in this video as a whole, we're going to go over the different types of compatible drives as far as the interfaces. We're going to go over the max speeds, the max sizes. We're going to show you how to install, which is incredibly easy. And then at the end, we're going to show you a cool tool that's secondary that we like to use that's called HD Sentinel. And this is a great standalone tool to test the power on hours and the health scores of your drives. So let's go ahead and hop in. So let's start with what drives are compatible, where you're going to have SATA hard drives, you're going to have SAS hard drives, you're going to have SATA solid state drives, SAS solid state drives, and NVMe solid state drives. But I do want to note for the NVMe drives, you do have to have the right FIO setting. We'll put a note below here just so that you see exactly what you need, but I wanted to throw that out there. So let's talk about the specs for each. So a SATA hard drive, the max according to HPE's spec sheet is going to be 2 terabytes. For a SAS hard drive, it's 2.4 terabytes. When you go to a SATA solid state drive, it's going to be 7.68 terabytes. With a SAS solid state drive, it's 15.3 terabytes, which is an advantage right there. And then an NVMe SSD is also 15.3 terabytes. So the NVMe and the SAS SSDs are going to have a higher scalability and faster. So let's talk about the speeds. So for a SATA hard drive, you get 7.2K RPM. For a SAS hard drive, it's going to be a little bit faster. You're going to get 10K and 15K. And technically, there's also some 7.2Ks for SAS as well. But the real winners, of course, are solid state drives. They're just going to be better performance and they're going to be better quality overall. So for a SATA solid state drive, you can get 6 gigabit per second. For a SAS solid state drive, you get 12 gigabit per second, whereas an NVMe is also 12 gigabit per second. In the next gen, it'll be a little bit faster. You can get up to 16 gigabit, but for right now, that'll be the fastest for NVMe. All right, well, now that we know a little bit more about the different types of interfaces that are compatible, the sizes and the speeds, let's show you how to install, which again is going to be super easy. All right, I put on my ESD gear because I want to be safe when we're handling our parts. So what we're going to do here is show you how to remove an old hard drive. So what we got in right now is a old 300 gig 10K SAS, great drive, you know, back in the day, but nowadays it's a little bit obsolete and not really what you want to go with. So we're going to be upgrading this to a 1.92 TB SATA solid state drive. Nothing too crazy, but this would be a great drive overall. So all we're going to do is just open up our tray and we are just going to slide this in. When it gets right here, you'll even see this will start to come in and then you just click into place. It's very easy. So let's go ahead and remove our other old 300 gig drive. One of the things I want to note when you're ordering from us, you will get the correct tray that's going to have the connection. This is really important, so I did want to note that. So again, just going to slide this in and it'll just click into place. And one other thing I wanted to note, while this blade is only going to be a 2.5 inch. A lot of people that are running HPE are going to have a bunch of different systems in their fleet. So if you're running, let's just say a box that is a storage box or is a large form factor chassis and you do want to add SSDs, if you go to our website, you will notice that we will have the converter that will allow you to use the 3.5 inch and put a 2.5 inch solid state drive in there and not have to run around and buy 3 different pieces. So you can buy all that in one place in our store. So just make sure that when you go to checkout, you select the correct tray that you need. And if you need any help, you can always contact our sales team at sales@cloudninja.com. That's sales@cloudninja.com. So now we're going to show you how to test with HD Sentinel.
Alrighty guys, so I have HD Sentinel pulled up right now. And as you can see, we currently have 2 drives plugged in. We have this installed into a storage array where we like to plug in multiple drives at a time so we can test those drives. HD Sentinel is an awesome tool because you can see things like the power on hours, which is great, especially when you're buying used equipment. You can see how long that drive has been in use. You don't want to be using drives that have been, heavily used, because then you have a higher risk of drive failure. And that's one of the reasons why HD Sentinel is such a cool tool. But as you can see, we can just go ahead and plug a drive into the array and it'll automatically populate within the software. Like I said, lots of information. It'll give you health scores of the drives. As you can see, the two we have up top, they have 100% health score, while the one at the bottom has a 99%. So all pretty good. So I hope you guys found this video useful, and if you did, go ahead, smash the subscribe and leave a like. If you're interested in purchasing a custom built server, or you're looking to buy some drives, we do have plenty of those in stock, so you can go reach out to us at sales@cloudninjas.com, sales@cloudninjas.com. Anyways guys, thank you for stopping by.